All right, this is the last video in the series on the DIY powder coat oven, made out of 4 filing cabinets, 1 electric oven, and some other miscellaneous scraps materials. We did buy some stuff, try to keep it as cheap as possible, and we'll go through the wiring, show you it working, and kind of show you the components and how we put it together. And actually at the end of this video, we'll actually go over the total cost of this, so stay tuned. It's time for everybody's most fun part, wiring. Okay, this is how this thing was wired. Your mileage may vary based on your oven, but this is how this one worked. Originally we wanted 2 elements, but we upgraded to 4. The issue we ran into was going to be that the original control panel would not handle the amperage. So we took the load from here and we moved it to a relay over here. This relay actually will handle, I think it's 25 amps in our case, but it's broken up into 2 sides. So 2 elements here, 2 elements here. It gets power from here and here through that. However, this broke off. It's supposed to be here and here, but whatever. It doesn't matter. We stole the bus bar out of the oven. Also store the power cable out of the oven. Okay, it's unplugged, by the way. The bus bar. So what happens is power comes in either red or black. Doesn't matter how you want to take it into your head. It goes through one of each side, one of each leg right there. Half go to half burners, the other half go to the other burners. Let's reverse down to here. Element 1, 2, 3, element 4. They circle through those, they come back up, and they go through the other side of the 220. So black all the way through or red all the way through, doesn't matter. You're breaking one side of it, it doesn't matter how you do it. The original guts in this guy used to tell 1 burner to turn on at a time. And this happened to be the one for, I think, the bake element. So we stole that functionality and we put it to energize this mechanical relay. So this turns on and off. So this carries lower voltage or amperage on this side, and then tells these 2 wires to tell 2 burners to turn on there and 2 burners to turn on the other side. Other parts of this that we pillaged, obviously you've seen the other videos, we reused the convection fan, so the back of the oven, the light, and also the thermal coupler down there, which is basically the kill switch when this thing goes thermonuclear. The actual thermostat or element there. The fan, we took the functionality out of the brains of this thing because this used to cycle on and off to its full on, full off based on just steals power out of one leg there. The light was the same light and fan. From the brains here, we just relocated it because the switch was up on the case here and it got removed. Now, if you want to see the inside real quick, this is actually the temperature sensor that it uses to turn on and off. The light, convection fan, element 1, element 2, 3, and 4. And that's all there is. That's all there is to the wiring of this. Yeah, it basically came down to this relay here was the brains. That was the linchpin to run the 4 elements. So if you wanted more elements than that or less, whatever, you may or may not need this relay. It's just kind of up to you. So anyways, that's it. I'm gonna put the cover back on this thing and we'll push it back. Oh, it's also light, by the way. We'll push it back up against the wall and we'll fire this up and I'll kind of show you how it all works. There we go. All right. Fan on. Get the fan kicked on. Just turn the burners on, so those are all going to light up. Just turn that light on. There's the light. We'll watch this thing get going. I made this rack So this rack is actually built out of the vertical shell hangers. So it slides in like that. You can hang all sorts of parts on there. I've been using some welding rod, but you just hang them up underneath. Hang anywhere. It's great. Take a better look. So there you go. So there's that. There's thermostat there. Your rack here, you actually feel the heat coming off. It's pretty good. And then also for this, I have that divider you saw me build. Let me grab that. I'll throw that in. In there. There we go. Put all it back. There. Okay. So here we go. There's a divider end. Ha! With this divider end, I don't actually have to heat the whole thing. We can just heat the bottom. We can do a lot of little stuff down here. Just on this rack. And you can take this out. You can set stuff on the rack. You can hang stuff from the rack. It works great both ways. Anyways, I'm done. Took way longer than I wanted, but I'm done. And I've actually used it quite a few times. I shot this video a few months back, and actually last summer. And I just want to go over the cost of it. Aside from my time, which I value at nothing, it's $550 actual dollars-ish. Most of that was in the metal studs and insulation, but if you source your materials you build this out of a little better than I did, then you can do this for a lot less. Your biggest thing is just find an oven. People will take or pay you to take those away almost, or give them to you for nothing like mine was, because they broke it and they were going to have to pay to get it hauled off or recycled. Insulation and studs, keep your eyes open on Marketplace. Commercial buildings use metal studs all the time. They get reconfigured. Metal studs, they don't figure reusing those ever. So usually it's somebody who took them down and is just selling them off a job site. Insulation, same thing. Could be a similar commercial project, or actually check your attic. You probably got a roll or two of insulation there right now. So you can use that. As far as wiring and stuff, I had wiring laying around, but keep your eyes open. You can find that as well also, or Marketplace, or Amazon's another good place to source that kind of stuff. This will wrap up this video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next project. So please like and subscribe. Thanks.